Aloha, y'all. It is Wednesday, Woden's Day. Odin, named after the Allfather, the 19th of November. The sun is in Scorpio, 27 degrees. The moon is 20 degrees Scorpio. So when they're conjunct, it'll be a new moon. Mercury is in Scorpio retrograde, 29 degrees, last degree. Venus is in Scorpio. A whole lot of Scorpio energy going on. It's a grand water trine. I will reference the astrology as we go. But the cards I pulled for this Wednesday, are the Wheel of Fortune. The clarifier is the Four of Cups. And the wild card is Kindness, the Fruit Bat, or aka the Flying Fox. So, the major arcana card is, happens to be what I pulled. I've written music for all the major arcana, is what I'm trying to say. God, my mind can't think. So, check out the song. It's in the comments. Tell me what you think. I've written music for all of them, so you'll probably dig it. On page 42, the meaning of the universe, according to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The Wheel of Life. I understand there's a time and a season for everything. To everything, there is a season. Turn, turn, turn. The wheel turns. Karmic forces are at work. Balance the light with the dark. Understanding nature's cycles. Watching time pass. And opening yourself to the unfolding of life around you. The only truth is change, and with so much Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, Black Moon Lilith, conjunct the Sun in Scorpio, that's all trining Saturn, Neptune, retrograde in Pisces, the North Node's in Pisces, Jupiter's in Cancer, so there's a great water trine. A lot of movement, a lot of lava lamp transmutation, right? A lot of shifting. The only truth is change. Like seasons, our lives are in constant re-evolution. Or evolution with an R in the parentheses, kind of a pun there. The wheel of life shows us that every living thing is in full cycle from birth to death, followed by rebirth. The law of conservation of energy states that the energy of a closed system must remain constant. Our universe is this closed system, so the energy in existence has always been the same. Nothing is ever gained or lost. The forms our energy take, however, are constantly changing. Terrence McKenna, Scorpio, his birthday was the other day. On the same day they synthesized LSD, ironically. He has a great saying like nothing lasts, everything changes. Nothing lasts, but nothing is lost. So it's it's always there. The artwork depicts a vast wheel surrounded by ghostly figures. It symbolizes the personality journeying through time with all of its different facets, the dramas of who we pretend to be, the different parts of ourselves which struggle for dominion in a world that operates on the principle of scarcity. And death, release, is the opposite of Taurus, right? Like abundance and growth. Scorpio is opposite Taurus. And psychology is very much a scorpionic principle. The belief that there is not enough produces such struggle, such suffering. Sun and Moon in Scorpio. Black Moon Lilith conjunct Sun. Venus in Scorpio. It's like, oh, I'm going to die. The ghosts of the past and the ghosts of the future dance to the great wheel of time, searching out who we were, what we said, what might have been, seeking where to go, what might occur. The mind, ever restless, analyzing, commenting, distancing itself from the heart. We are always projecting ourselves onto the life out there, as within, so without. However, viewed through the lens of, at the center, the all-seeing eye, the eye of providence on the dollar bill, reminds us that there is a constant, unchanging center to all changing phenomena. The center of the wheel, the hub of the wheel, right? That's the witnessing self in Buddhism. It's true our lives are in constant process of change and evolution. Every project, person, business, government, and country is birthed, matures, and dies. And just so you know, America is going through its Pluto return right now. It's a cycle, right? And we're going through big changes, as you can see in North America. Much as we try to control our lives, nothing stays the same, and death and decay must come to us all. Pluto and Aquarius. All the movement, the striving and relinquishing causes such pain and discomfort because it takes us out of the present moment when everything is just as it is, spacious, yielding. If only we would let it be so. Let it be, let it be. This is the center of the wheel, the 0 point, right? When we open ourselves to the aliveness of the present moment, all is unfolding perfectly in the mystery of life. We expand and receive the wholeness of the moment, poised, alert, utterly alive. We wholeheartedly accept what is, love what is, without judgment, meeting the isness of the moment. In such moments, we have no wish for it to be different or better or more. We have no disappointment, no sense that it is not what we worked for. Nothing to be, nothing to do, nowhere to go, this moment complete unto itself. Bashar always says, there's no rush. What are you rushing? Witness what is and apprehend what it is and work with what it is. Nothing to be. I already said that. We shift our perspective from playing a character or role in life to the space in which life occurs. North Node in Pisces. It's like the big picture. The mystical, magical wheel. The magical mystery tour. The wheel of life also reminds us that what appears positive and uplifting contains the seeds of its opposite. The yin has a little yang dot, the yang has a little yin dot. It is what it is. So whenever something major changes in our circumstance, do not be overly attached to the outcome. Uranus in the last degree of Taurus retrograde, Mercury retrograde, Saturn Neptune retrograde, conjunct, in Pisces, Jupiter retrograde, Chiron retrograde. So many retrogrades happening, right? Don't freak out. You've met the man of your dreams. How wonderful. Maybe yes, maybe no. You've moved to the countryside into your dream house. Lucky you. Maybe yes, maybe no. There is opportunity in everything, brilliance in everything, the cup overflowing with life in everything. And that grand water trinus, like the cup doth slosh. So, the wheel of life, karmic forces at work, balancing the light with the dark, understanding nature's cycles, watching time pass, opening yourself to the unfolding of life around you. The circle of life. The clarifying card is the Four of Cups. So, if you're a cup, you're a water sign. The emotions, the feels, the psychic pings. So, Cancers, Scorpios, and Pisces, you're all water cups. As you're water signs, you're all cups. On page 148, Four of Cups, I am hurt and poisoned by life. Oh, there's a season for that. There's a season to die. There's a season to lose. There's a season, to retrograde. There's a season to gain. There's a season to live. There's a season to expand, to move forward. So the Four of Cups, rebuilding your life to receive blessings. All these retrogrades are allowing us to reestablish, remodel, refix, re-edit, remix. Be grateful for what is around you. Emotional overwhelm. And we might feel overwhelmed emotionally right now with the grand water trines. So much heaviness, so much Plutonian scorpionic energy, and so many retrogrades. But we have to realize that there's a season for everything, and that gratitude is the way through all that, even though it's not always easy. I get that. The wild card is number 12, the flying fruit bat, flying fox. I've actually seen these in Australia when I was there, and like in a line, like thousands of them, searching for food at nighttime, like at sunset. Number 12 on page 53, Herbie the Love Bug's number. Kindness. Choose kindness, which is not always the easy way, right? It's like, oh, it's difficult, but you got to do it. Kindness will always be repaid. Consider others in your decisions, especially those with less power than you. And another aspect of Scorpio is its power. It's not just sex and darkness and, death. It's about power moves also. Repay your debts. Spread the seeds of goodwill, and your fortune will grow, right? The first shall be last, and the last shall be first, kind of thing. It's just season for everything, so be good, for goodness sake, kind of thing. Magic. Fruit bats are a vital part of the ecosystem, ensuring seeds are spread and fertility of the land is secured. The energy here is one of fertility and plentifulness. Invite flying fox energy into your workings when you wish to invoke more kindness or fertility. So there's a season to, plant. There's a season to harvest. There's both. And we can feel a little like, I'm empty. I'm a golem. This looks like Gollum, right? It's a ghoul, but it looks like Gollum. It's like, my precious, my ring. I need it. There's a season he has the ring. Here's a ring. There's a season he doesn't have the ring, right? And at the very end of the movie, he gets what he wants in a weird way, right? And it's ironically Gandalf who's like, who are you to judge? Just be kind to him. Maybe people who deserve death don't get it. Maybe people who shouldn't die do die, right? Everything, the Bible says something like the rain falls on the just and the unjust alike. Everybody has a good season and a bad season. It's not, Bill Gates has bad days, and homeless people can have orgasms or whatever, right? So it's like good and bad can happen, yin and yang in both. Don't get overwhelmed by the emotions, and know that your kindness to yourself and others, i.e. compassion, being at the center of the wheel and witnessing as you can, is the magic, the hack to everything. So on that note, and I actually got this in Australia. Tugun's where I was when I saw those flying fruit foxes. Gold Coast technically, but whatever, I'm digressing. So if you've enjoyed this, tag somebody who's not usually into this kind of thing. They'll probably dig it too. Spread the love. Leave a tip. There's a tip jar and instructions on how to do that in the comments or the description, I forget which. And check out the song I wrote. It's dope. You'll probably like it. Written music for all the major arcana. Check out the wheel song, Ever Spinning Wheel. I'll post it in the comments. Give it a whirl. Tell me what you think. If you want a reading, it's $50 for an hour of cards. 3 hours of astrology is $150. It's half off if it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Scorpios, for either of those readings. And if you refer somebody to me, it is half off on a card reading for you. So there's ways to get the 5-star top shelf shit on the cheap if you so desire. So holler for a reading. Check out the song. Enjoy your Woden's Day, and I'll catch you on the flip side, Mercury retrograde. Adios.